Good evening. First off, I'd like to say thank you for tuning in. My name is James Oliver, and I will be reporting on this channel every other day starting on Friday, October 31st of 2008. Currently, I've been investigating some interesting theories regarding the 9/11 attacks, the federal government as we've come to know it, including the Federal Reserve Bank, which is not operated by the feds, and the New World Order agenda that is being brought up so often these days. I am by no means a fearmonger or a know-it-all. I am no preacher or saint. I am a seeker of the truth. I've spent 11 years in the United States Army Infantry, defending my country and the beliefs with no questions asked. I support the troops, and honestly, I think they're some of the best and brightest that this country has to offer. What I don't support is the war on terror, or the price tag that goes with it. I want to know why we need to spend billions of dollars on a war that benefits no one here at home. You want to talk about wars and price tags and this financial bailout? I got a financial bailout plan for you. Here's my plan. If Congress would give every U.S. taxpayer $1 million, the majority would be able to pay off their mortgages and eliminate the foreclosure problem altogether. They can pay off their car loans, credit cards, school loans, putting millions of assets back into the banks. We'd be able to afford larger items like televisions and appliances, which in turn would open up an increased demand for manufacturing and increase employment. How do we not figure this out? And we would still have some left over to save. That would increase the national savings rate. We would add to our retirement accounts, buy stocks, and invest, balancing out the market. And this would have cost less than $300 million versus $700 billion. If every U.S. taxpayer were to receive a portion of this bailout, it would have fixed our economy overnight. These are the types of topics that I want to discuss here. Like I said, I'm no fearmonger. I love Alex Jones and what he does, but that's not what I'm about. I'm not a radical. I'm not trying to form some violent revolution. I'd like to meet like-minded people who have good ideas that would like to see a change in America the way that it is. I don't want to see violence any more than what we've already saw. I have a hard time believing what we're told through the media about our government's involvement with 9/11 and why the Patriot Act has taken over as much as it has into our daily lives, in our privacy, and what we're doing. You know, I would like to see people who can make a change, who can stand up for a common good and use common sense. People that would live and work together to find a solution. Or better yet, to make the solution a total separation from this bureaucratic bullshit that's become America nowadays. Smaller, self-sufficient communities is what I think is needed. I don't know how else to say some of these things. You know, I just sat down and I tried to figure out what I could write to say what the hell it was that I wanted to get my point across as. But you know what? It doesn't even really matter what I sit down and write, because that's going to make me look like bullshit. I want things to change big time. I really do. And I don't know where to begin. That's why I'm getting into this YouTube thing. You know, I'm a tattoo artist and a musician, and I've been promoting my band and my artwork through MySpace and Facebook and all this shit for years. And it's nothing but a bunch of people, I think, that just really are so out of touch with reality that what's the point in continuing with that? I got on YouTube for the first time. Not that I haven't watched videos before. I've watched a lot of different videos on there. But I get on there and I met a lot of people with a lot of the same types of ideas that I have that really seem dead set on making a change. Or at least educating the people in their own ways. That's what I would like to do, and I am honestly going to start doing this every other day starting after Halloween. I'm going to come up with a good way of doing this that doesn't offend anybody. I don't want to be on another freaking terrorist watch list. That's not what I am. So all of you that are out there that are going to watch this and filter my shit because I'm some subversive now, I'm not. I'm a concerned American who has a family to raise and not a lot of money to do it with. I want to see things change for the better. I want you all to be able to have a job to do and do it right and not make us feel scared about it. I'm scared to death of the police and the federal government nowadays. They've done nothing but screw us over, and I don't even know where to begin. But that's changed. This is where I'm going to begin. And if it means just speaking out little pieces of the truth as it comes to me, then so be it. I'm going to dedicate pretty much the rest of my life to making sure that my kids have something more to their future than debt